Hey everybody. I'm gonna rearrange here. We had to rearrange our house yesterday, so I had to have a new little spot. So hopefully this works. Yeah. All right, so for today's workout, grab this. And if you have weights, go ahead and grab them. If you don't have weights, that's okay. We can totally use our body weight. The only reason why I actually am not a big fan of weights. For those of you who've been working with me for the past year and a half, you know that. However, people keep asking to use weights, so every now and then I'll sprinkle them in, but I will always prefer this and bands over weights because it's just better for your joints. So you don't need to go super heavy with the weights. Try to stay in between 8 to 15 or 20 pounds, just depending on your arm strength. Okay, so make sure you have some water too because you're gonna need it. What we're gonna start out with is, as usual, a warm up. So we're gonna kind of flush the body of any toxins that we might have accumulated over the weekend. So what we're gonna do is alternating nostril breathing. So if you've ever taken a yoga class, what you do is you take your index finger and your thumb. Okay, don't plug both nostrils because then you can't breathe, okay? So you're gonna close your mouth and you're gonna use your index finger on your left nostril. And you're gonna breathe in through your right nostril, okay? And then you're gonna plug your right nostril with your thumb, and then you're gonna breathe out of your left nostril, okay? So I want you guys to close your eyes while you're doing this so that you can kind of just like get your brain, and try not to have shallow breathing. A lot of people who I teach in the morning tend to not breathe or have shallow breathing. It might just be because of how early we're getting up. So again, I want your inhale and your exhale to be 5 seconds, okay? That's why I want you to close your eyes because I don't want you looking at clocks or phones or anything like that. So here we go, sit cross-legged here, roll those shoulder blades down and back. Everyone has good postures. We sit up nice and tall, shoulders are down, okay? So eyes are gonna be closed. Your right hand is like this, okay? You're gonna take your index finger, close your eyes, put it on your left nostril, and you're gonna take a big, deep inhale through your right nostril. You should be filling up your chest, your belly button, and as you count to 5, you're going to take that thumb, place it on your right nostril, and release the index finger and exhale completely out, okay? So here we go. Index finger on left nostril, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumb on the right nostril, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Index finger on the left nostril. Inhale for 5, 4. Let me see those chests raised. 3, 2, 1. Thumb on your right. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Okay. Index finger on your left nostril. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumb on your right nostril. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so while we're sitting here, you guys can open your eyes again. So the breathing exercise I just taught you guys, try to do that as often as you can. Like I said, my morning people are usually the go-getters and work from 5 to however long at night, so try to get that breathing in as long as possible. As you're in this Indian position, you're gonna take that left ankle, place it on top of your right thigh, okay? You're gonna take your left thumb and you're gonna drive it. So there is a foot bone that is right here, okay? That foot bone, you're gonna take your thumb and go into the muscle belly below that bone, okay? So your left foot is on, you're gonna take your left thumb, drive it into that muscle belly that I just showed you. Shoulders are down and back, and we're gonna keep that breathing pattern, but now instead of one nostril, we're breathing out of both. Okay, so as you inhale, you're gonna push with your right, so you're driving pressure through that left thumb into that muscle belly. As you inhale, you're gonna push your foot up, okay? So inhale for 5, and then you're gonna drag that foot down with an exhale for 5. All right, so let's do this together. Everyone sit up straight, shoulders down. Okay, so thumb is right on that muscle belly. Inhale, push for 5, 4, 3, push through your toes, 2, and 1. Okay, keep that pressure on your left thumb. Take your right hand, cup it on top of the top part of your foot. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, drag it back, 2, and 1. Push. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, push through your toes, 2, 1. Exhale down for 5, 4. Push the toes down, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna keep that pressure on that muscle belly that I just showed you guys. And now we're just gonna have normal breathing as you do a slow circular rotation for your ankles. If you hear some popping, that's usually just because your ankle joint hasn't been paid attention to. So if you hear some creaks or some popping, that might mean instead of doing a high intensity workout, you need to do a mobility workout and focus on your ankles. Okay, so switch directions with the circles. So as you push through, I really want you guys to push your toes back. So as you rotate, push the toes like I'm pushing my fingers back, okay, as you keep that pressure on that muscle belly. All right, and we switch. So left foot comes down, right foot on top, take your right thumb, drive it into the muscle belly right in between that bone, your heel bone and your Achilles. So drive it right there. You're gonna inhale, push the foot up through the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push the toes down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, circles. So as you circle, push through the toes, adding that gentle pressure through that rotation. So I'm not looking for fast circles. I'm just looking for really big articulate circles, really digging deep into that ankle joint. And switch direction. Everybody fix your spine. Some people are tilting, some people are hunching. So make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Neck is nice and long. Pull that chin back. Okay, so here we go. Moving on to the hips and the spine. We're gonna come right down here on all fours. Okay, so knees are directly underneath the hips. Notice what I'm doing with my toes, okay? I'm not being lazy with my Achilles. I'm tucking them in and engaging the Achilles. Hands are directly underneath my shoulder blades. I'm gonna use that 5-second inhale as I start initiating the movement from the belly button. Inhale up, tucking that chin, spreading the shoulder blades as far apart as I can. And with a 5-second exhale, I'm gonna retract those shoulder blades back and lift the tailbone up. Inhale, initiate from the belly button. Scoop the pelvis, separate the shoulders, and last but not least, tuck that chin in. Exhale, first thing is your neck, drive the shoulders down. Last thing up is your tailbone. Okay, here we go. Once you do 5 on your own, focus on that 5-second breathing. Inhale up, exhale down. All right, nice job. We're gonna move on, okay? Opening up the hips now. We're gonna do a rocking child's pose, okay? So we're not just gonna hang out here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a dynamic movement. So we're gonna start in child's pose, toes are together, knees are nice and wide. Push your armpits down into the ground, and as you exhale, you're gonna shoot up, keeping the hips spread apart, okay? And then inhale back down. Okay, we're gonna do 10 of these. Let's start in child's pose position, palms facing down, knees are wide. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push up, engage the belly button by pulling it up towards the spine. Inhale down. Exhale, engage the belly button, squeeze the glutes. Inhale down. Exhale up and down. When you come up, make sure you pull those shoulder blades back away from your ears, okay, to get that neck stretch that you're looking for. Making sure we're still doing that 5-second breathing. We gotta wake up that body. Two more. And good. From here, drag those hands directly back underneath the shoulder blades. We're gonna fix our form, so drag your knees right underneath the hip bones and separate the feet and tuck the toes. Okay, from here, we're gonna combine down dog with low lunge rotation. So as we tuck the toes, we're gonna exhale, shoot our butt up into the air and push back into the Achilles. Okay, pushing down and away from the palms. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave your left foot planted, scoot it in 1 inch, and then drive that right foot into low lunge, and then gently retract back through that left hip flexor. Okay, we're gonna hold here. Drag those shoulder blades back, neck is long for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the left hand, keep the right foot down, open up, and look at your right middle finger stretching. I do see those people flipping me off, so hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands down. Okay, shoot that right foot back, calf stretch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shoot that left forward, hold low lunge. Okay, retract that right hip flexor up. So try not to sink down like this. A lot of people are kind of dumping their weight into their right hip flexor. Hold it up. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, pull the shoulder blades back, 2, and 1. Keep that right foot hand planted. Inhale, open. Look at that left middle finger for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more on each side. Shoot that left foot back. Hold for 5, 4. Pull the belly button up. 2, 1. Shoot the body forward. Drag that right foot. Pull up through that left hip flexor. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down. Shoot that foot back. Back into down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot the body forward. Left foot comes up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down. Left hand comes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees come down. Go ahead and sit on your booty. Okay, feet are gonna be shoulder width apart, so not touching. Hold those ankles to be directly in front of your hip bones. Spine is nice and straight. We're gonna do a dynamic hamstring stretch. So palms facing up towards the air, toes are flexed back towards my face. Exhale, swoop in, and then inhale to the top, drive the elbows down, okay? Exhale, swoop, inhale up, down with the elbows. Exhale, swoop, inhale up, down. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more. Here we go, shoot up and down. Gotta make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you shoot forward. Inhale as you scoop the air back. Nice, keep those arms nice and straight. Okay, last one. And last but not least, we're gonna go into some spinal twists. So take that, leave the right leg down, take the left foot. We're gonna do dynamic twists. So we're gonna twist, look over the left shoulder, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that same structure. Don't change it. We're just switching directions of the spine. Switch directions of the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this next time when we switch, what I want to make sure that you guys are doing when we do this, this is the best stretch you could ever do for your spine. Your spine likes to twist. It's an S curve on your spine, so when you do this, it's like wringing out any creaks, bringing out any extra oxygen in between the vertebrae. The one thing that people often do is this, okay? You're forgetting that your neck is a part of your spine. So I really need you guys to look over that left shoulder so that you're opening up the neck joint. Don't force it, but just make sure you look over your shoulder. Okay, here we go. Left leg down, right leg over. We're gonna look over the left shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Much better, everybody. Switch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's warm-up number 1. You'll see as the winter goes on, I'm going to increase the length of the warm-up just because it's getting colder outside and more stress accumulates in the body. So warm-up number 2 is going to be a little bit more up-tempo, and we're going to focus on placing those hips back in place and getting our heart rate up to take on what's coming down the pike. All right, so putting our hips back in place. Right leg out in front, 90 degrees. Left leg back, 90 degrees. Come up tall through the spine. Neck is really long, okay? We're going to go down as far as we can, hold for 5, and come up, all right? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet. Exhale down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, back down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, back down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we're gonna open up the gate. However, there's two parts to this. Okay. So if this hurts anybody, do not do this. Okay. This is only for people that it doesn't hurt. Okay. If this motion hurts you, you're gonna come into butterfly. Okay. And you're gonna sit up straight and you're just gonna lean like we did for the hamstring curls with your hands up and back until we switch positions. Okay. So try it out just real quick. If this motion hurts you, get into butterfly. All right. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, sit up straight. Exhale, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Don't hold your breath. Exhale through your mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes down, and we're going to lift this left ankle. Okay, so what I don't want to see is people putting both hands down and doing this. Okay, if you can't lift your foot in this position, that's okay. We just need to build that brain to ankle connection. So from the side, it should look like this. See how still my spine is? This is the only thing moving. If you have to yank your body to do that, just sit still and focus on building that brain ankle connection. Okay, here we go. Sit up straight, lift, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Now, you're just gonna twist to the other side. So I'm just gonna window wipe and twist. Now we're switching to the other side. Okay, make sure everything's 90 degrees and your feet are flexed, tall spine. Here we go, we're gonna lean to the front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, back down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, exhale down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna open the gate. Remember, if this motion hurts you, you flip to butterfly. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, exhale up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, last one, up, 5, 4, 3, chin off your chest, 2, 1. Drive this right knee down, lift this right ankle. Here we go, keep your spine still, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, lift 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, before we move on, if that last exercise was hard for you, it's okay. I promise you, when I first learned this after a clinic I went to, I literally could not pick my foot off the floor. What that just meant was that my hip was so externally rotated that it couldn't generate that movement. So if you couldn't do it, I want you to do that every day. Just the same counts, 3 times through each section of your body, holding for 5 seconds, okay? Eventually you'll get there. Okay, next up, we're gonna make it a little bit more dynamic. So everybody stand up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do hands on hip, left leg is stabilizing. We're gonna go 5 hip circles to the front, 5 to the back. Lift that right leg, make a circle, and exhale forward, inhale as you come down. What we're doing is we're using our obliques to control the movement, not momentum. Okay, last one, and reverse. Okay, lift the knee as high as you can, pull it back. Good. Still want you guys to pull that belly button in as you lift the limb. We got to teach our body to pull and engage the core every time one of our limbs move. Last one, stabilize with the right leg. Lift that left hip up. Lift it as high as you can as you rotate forward. Exhale to pull the belly button in. Inhale, release. Okay, reverse. Okay, last one. All right, so next up, we're gonna do lateral lunges to the side. Okay, so I'll show you advanced version and I'll show you regression. Okay, so advanced version, I'm gonna keep my left foot here, I'm gonna lift my right foot, I'm gonna drive it to the side, and I'm gonna lay it down. Notice how my weight is on my heel, I'm not doing this. Weights in the heel, and I'm gonna do football fingers here. As soon as I stand up, I'm just gonna lift and switch here. Now, if this is way too tight that you can't even do that, that's okay. What I'm gonna have you guys do, if it's too tight, is you're just gonna dip and stand, okay? Don't worry about putting your hands down. We're just listening to our bodies today, okay? So do what's available to you. Here we go. Do 5 on each side, to the right first. Ready? Begin. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep that heel on the floor. Inhale up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Lift that big toe up as you sink down to the heel. Down. Up. 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 Last 2. Down. Up. Down. And up. All right, everybody's favorite, and then we'll get to move on to this workout. So we're gonna open up the shoulders. So in order to do that, you gotta get your brain moving too. So we're gonna take our right hand, move it forward, our left hand goes back, okay? So right hand forward, left hand goes back. Really think about it. Don't use your don't do this. Don't use the rib cage, just use your arms. Okay, switch directions, left hand goes front, right goes backwards. Okay, 30 seconds of high knees to get the heart rate up, and then we'll get started. Okay, if high knees is unavailable to you, we're just gonna march in place as quickly as we can. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, up, up. Shoulders down, move as fast as you can. Try to pull that belly button in as much as you can. Final 15, move faster, let's go. Yep, there you go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab some water as you pay attention to what's about to happen, okay? So we're gonna continue the workout, but start with the core, add in the weights and Pilates rings later, okay? So we're gonna start with a side plank. Excuse me. You know that these aren't good for you, okay? Double legs, no matter how advanced you are, people always end up sinking back. So we're gonna keep this bottom leg down, okay? Bottom left leg stays down, left elbow directly underneath the shoulder blade, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up and push the hips forward to protect the low back. Once we're in that position, we're going to do knee to elbow, but then drop the foot to the front and the hand to the back. Knee to elbow, drop the hand to the front and the foot to the back. So extending through the oblique, really making the stabilizing oblique work. So again, so we start center, forward, center, back, okay? We're gonna do that on both sides, okay? Then we're gonna do a weighted hold. Actually, wait, we're just gonna do body weight and then we'll add weights later. Okay, so we're gonna do this hold, side plank, and then we'll add weights for rounds 3 and 4. Okay, we're doing 4 rounds. Start on your left side, left elbow under left shoulder, left knee down, right leg extends. Okay, here we go. Exhale, push your hips up, like string is pulling your hips up to the ceiling, push your hips forward. That's starting point 1. Here we go. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, hand back, foot forward. Center, foot back, hand forward. Okay, so you're constantly creating a diagonal, okay, with those obliques. We're really making them stretch, working on that stabilizer butt muscle and the obliques. Get those hips up, don't let them sink down. Okay, keep going, I gotta check it out. Make sure you're breathing here. Exhale, close, inhale, reach. Everybody pull your hips up 1 inch higher. There you go, keep it there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stay on that same side. Okay, if you want to advance, lift the foot up and the hand in the air. If you want to keep both knees down, that's okay. Lift up, hold for 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Hips are forward and hips are high. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. The stronger your obliques are, the less injured your low back will be. Okay, so even if this is quote unquote easy, know that you're strengthening your abs so that your low back will not take a hit later. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on the same side. Knee to elbow, front with the foot, knee to elbow, and back. Exhale, close. Inhale, reach. Your left butt cheek should be starting to burn. That's a good thing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Stay with me, then we'll switch sides. Get those hips up, lift. Flex that top foot. Hang with me, we got 10, lift the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, we'll switch sides. Okay, now we're gonna be on our right side. That means right leg down, left leg is long. Here we go. We're doing the same workout, and then we'll take a water break. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, close, foot to the front, hand to the back. Exhale, close, foot to the back. Get that chin off your chest. There we go, everybody looks great. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Flex that top foot. Spread your fingers out nice and wide so that you're protecting your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Chin off your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And close to the front. Close to the back. It's okay if it's a little bit challenging, okay? This is not an easy movement. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Flex that top foot. Push the hips forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come down, take a drink of water. Let your shoulders and your butt muscles release. Okay, so for the next 2 rounds, if you would like to add the Pilates ring or weight, get them nearby. If you thought that the body weight was challenging enough, stay with your body weight, okay? There's no heroes in the weight room, all right? So don't throw around weights unless your body can take it. Okay, so how this will work, I'll show if you have only Pilates rings and only weights, okay? You know the body weight part, so body weight people, you just stick to the same script, okay? If you would like to add weights, we're not adding weights until the second exercise, so body weight from here to here, okay? Okay, if you would like to add weights, you're gonna lift and push it directly above your shoulder blade, and you're gonna hold, okay? For the whole 30 seconds, okay? If you would like to do the Pilates ring, you're gonna take the Pilates ring right in front of you and you're gonna push down as hard as you can and you're gonna lift. All right, so both get the shoulder and both get the obliques in different ways. You choose your poison. Once again, if you don't wanna do it, nobody else is doing it, who cares? Listen to your body. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, left side first to close and front, close and back. Really focus on keeping those legs and the arms straight. We're focusing on discipline at every aspect of the movement. So if you see a little bend in your elbow, straighten it. Inhale to open, exhale to close. The most disciplined people are not necessarily the people that can get through all the reps. It's the person who focuses on their breathing and gets it right and controls the movement. Okay, up and hold. Grab the weight if you want to, or the Pilates ring. Okay, up to hold. Push down hard on that Pilates ring. There we go. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the arm, set it down. Okay, other side. Okay, other on your right side. You're gonna take that right foot down, left foot comes up in 3, 2, 1. Close to front, close to back. There we go. Everyone's arms are disciplined. That looks good. Way to straighten your arms. So when you come to the front, make sure see how my back foot is here, but my front arm is over my ear, not in front of my face. Because when you do this, you're gonna fall, like collapse into your oblique. Keep it into the front, but over your ear. Yep, good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pilates ring or weight in 3, 2, 1 to hold. Push down hard. Lift the hips up. Push, push, push. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now on to the good stuff. Okay, water if you need it. So let me get through all 4 exercises that we're gonna do with just the dumbbell first, okay? And then I'll go through all 4 exercises with the Pilates ring. Obviously, if you don't have any of those equipment, you're just gonna do what I do, but with just your body weight, all right? So dumbbell people, I'm gonna try to do it as best as I can so you guys can see me. First exercise, okay, is going to be a renegade row to mountain climber, okay? But I'm gonna show you how to make it a little bit more complex, okay? So we're gonna be up in this position, okay? I'm gonna lift my right arm and my left leg, set it down. Left arm, right leg, set it down, okay? So we're really working on coordination here and balance, okay? If that's too much, you just ditch the weights and you do the same thing, okay? Like that. All right, so the second exercise is weighted pop jacks, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up, you're gonna only take one of your weights, and you're gonna do, before I move the weight, I want you to watch my legs. Every time my legs are out, my core is engaged, meaning my belly button is back to my spine. Once you get the legs down, you're gonna add the weights. Every time my feet are out, my weight is over my head. Every time my feet are together, they're here. So it's exhale, inhale, inhale. Okay, until I call time. If you don't have weights, just use your body weight. So it would look like this, right? If you're not a ballistic person, just step out and step back in. Okay, next up, split squat to deadlift punch. Okay, so from the side, we're gonna get into a split squat position. Okay, I'm gonna lean forward. Notice how my back is straight, I'm not collapsing. Okay, this is super bad. This is what it should look like every time, all right? So I'm going to deadlift the weight up just a small inch. So it's just a small inch raise, punch to the front while my back is still straight, lower to the ground, lift, punch, together and down, all right? We're gonna do that on both sides. We're just gonna run through those three because I don't wanna overload your brain. We'll do the last one together. Pilates ring people, okay? It will be a little bit different for you guys because you won't have the weights to balance on. So if you're using your Pilates ring, I want you to press down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, balance on the ring and lift your leg, opposite leg for 5. Okay, I'll tell you when to switch arms. So again, it's 5 pulses, then 5 leg raises before you do that, okay? If this position's uncomfortable for DR, bring your legs in just a little bit more, okay, like bear crawl. Next one, weighted pop jacks. You're gonna squeeze the Pilates ring as tight as you can, okay? Exhale, inhale, squeezing it as tight as you can the whole time, okay? That's super tough. Same thing for split squat, so squeeze the ring. Okay, you're going to start down here, squeeze, lift, squeeze to punch. Literally, there should be no slack. It should look like this the entire time. Okay, pick your poison. I'll probably be doing one of each, okay? I'll start with the weights, you start with whatever you want to. Okay, here we go. It's renegade row to mountain climber, okay? So, both hands on the ground. Feet are nice and wide, tuck the belly button up. Again, if you want to go into bear crawl to protect your low abs, that's okay too. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Lift the right hand up, left leg comes through. Pilates people, you're pulsing for 5 and lifting legs for 5. Exhale, lift, inhale down. Really focus on that balance. Keep your chin off your chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. All right, so now left arm comes up, right leg comes forward. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, lift and pull and back down, okay? Exhale to close, inhale to open. Pilates ring people, pulse for 5, lift for 5. Every time you exert pressure, you exhale. Release pressure, you inhale. Get your chin off of your chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right? So now it's the weighted pop jacks. For this one, I'll be with the Pilates ring people. Weighted people, everyone get the legs down first, and then we'll add the piece of equipment. So weighted people, hold the weights at your chest. Pilates ring people, we're pressing as hard as we can with the ring. Start now, okay? So weighted people hold, body weight people just hang like this with just your body. Okay, everyone get your legs down first. Out, in, out, in. Okay, if you're feeling, for ladies, if you have a little bit pelvic floor issues, squeeze your pelvic floor. Here we go, we're gonna add the arms in 3, 2, 1. Up, down, up, down. Squeeze that ring. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, split squat, deadlift to front press. Okay, I'll be with my weighted people this one, okay? Pilates ring people, remember what I told you. You squeeze that ring as tight as you can, literally the whole entire time. If you release pressure, take 5 seconds, reset. Okay, we'll start with that left leg first. Right leg comes back. okay? We're gonna lower it down to our shin bone, both the ring and the weights or your hands. Straighten that back, shoulders down, okay? Hinge 1 inch from the hips. Lift the weight up and exhale, press. Bring it back to chest, drop it down, hinge down 1 inch. Hinge up 1 inch. Pull the weight up. Exhale, press. Inhale together. Hinge down 1 inch, lower. Okay, hinge up 1 inch. Pull, push, together. Hinge down, release. Hinge up, pull, exhale, push. Inhale, down, release, 1 inch down. 1 inch up, pull, push, back, down, hinge. Hinge up, pull, push, back. Release the arms, hinge down. Hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, and down. Switch legs. Right leg out in front, left leg back. Okay, get down into a pretty low position, guys. Okay, weight heavy in the heels. Here we go, Pilates ring people, squeeze it tight. Start there. Okay, down to the shin bone, mid shin. Lift, or sorry, hinge up, lift, press, bring it back, release the arms, hinge 1 inch down. Hinge 1 inch up, pull the weight up, press, bring it back, release the arms, hinge down. Hinge up, pull, press, bring it back, arms down, hinge. Okay, hinge up, pull, push, together. Release the arms, hinge at the hip. Good. Hinge up, pull, press, together, down, and hinge. Hinge up, pull, press, back, release the arms, down. 2 more. Hinge up, pull, press, bring it back, release the arms, hinge down. Hinge up, pull, press, bring it back, release the arms. Good, take some water. So, really quick with this, that last one, you guys, I really want all you guys to really focus on the hinging piece, okay? So let me show you a couple things that I saw, okay? When we're here, hinging, so first of all, hinging is this motion, okay? See, like if someone were to slice me in half, my front would collapse like this, okay? So when I say hinge, it's not this. It's not shooting your butt back, okay? You're just gently dropping your chest like someone just cut you in half, gently lifting your chest, okay? That's when I see that next round. Try not to shoot your butt back too much. Last 2 exercises that we're gonna do together. Okay, once again, I'm gonna show weight room people first, then Pilates, okay? Tilt the screen down. I want you guys to give yourself at least 2 feet, okay? You're gonna take 1 dumbbell. You'll start on the opposite side of your dumbbell. You're gonna get down nice and low. You're gonna side shuffle for 5, pick the weight up, shoot it up and over your head, okay? Hopefully your other weight is on the other side. Shuffle to your other weight, pick it up, shoot it up and over your head, okay? Pilates ring people, you're gonna carry it with you. So you're gonna start on the same side as us, squeeze the ring as tight as you can, shuffle, okay, squat down, press overhead, okay, shuffle, 5, squat down, press overhead, okay? Then the core finisher will be 100 of each, 100 dead bugs and 100 bear crawls. And I did say 100. All right, well, I'll explain how to make those doable in a second. So if you have weights, 1 on your left, 1 on your right. Pilates ring people, we're gonna start here. Squeeze as tight as we can. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, squat and squeeze, shuffle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squat to press, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squat to press, down, keep going, shuffle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squat to press. Good, you guys got the rhythm down now. But I want everyone down way lower than they are. Hang with it for 10 seconds. Nice, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop the weights. No water break yet. All right, so this is how we're gonna do this, okay? 25, 25 on each. So we're gonna do 25 bear crawls, which really good for low abs, okay? We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Stay stationary because I know there's not a lot of space for everybody. All the way to 25. We're gonna release the arm to the side and roll so we don't put a lot of pressure on the low abs. And we're gonna do 25 dead bugs. Notice how I'm locking my back down on the floor by scooping the pelvis, not splaying the rib cage and lifting. There should be no space. 25, no lazy arms. I wanna see everyone's arms straight, okay? And not this. It's a bend and down, okay? We're just gonna go back and forth until you get 100. Okay, here we go. Bear crawls. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the front, inhale as you come back to center. Every time you exhale, that belly button pulls up and the butt squeezes. Way too big at bear crawls, you guys. Make it smaller. Five more. Roll to your side. And on your back, here we go. Let's move. Every time you lift your limbs to the back, you pull that belly button back. Inhale, release the stomach when you come to center. Squeeze the butt as you drop the foot. Engage the pelvic floor. Okay, back to bear crawls. Let's go. Roll to your side. Now, if I want you guys to go 3 forwards, 3 backwards. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. 1 centimeter. Okay, no bigger than that. Two more. Roll to your side. Okay, dead bugs. Here we go. No bending in the elbows. Straighten them out in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, good. There's actually 50 of each, okay, which it totals to 100. Now, when we hit this again, which we're going to, because we're going to blow through that last cardio session within the next 5 minutes, so pay attention to this dead bug, okay? I want to really make sure you guys are doing it right, because a lot of people are starting to do this, which is not right, okay? So watch my breathing and listen to my words, okay? We start here, Okay, opposite hand, opposite leg. I exhale so hard that my belly button has to draw back, and I'm squeezing my butt right now. I don't release that tension until I come back to center. Okay, you have to hit here, release. Then you exhale, scoop and squeeze as hard as you can. You do not release the tension until here. Got it? So pick your poison. We're gonna start from the very top of the cardio. Okay, one arm row to mountain climber, either with the Pilates ring or with the dumbbells. All right, here we go. Let's move. Right arm first, left leg in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure you breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Get that chin off of your chest, you guys. Okay, chin off your chest. So remember, it's not bird dog, okay? You're not reaching it out in front of you. You're lifting up and pulling the knee in. So it's not this, it's lift and pull, okay? Keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weighted pop jacks or with the Pilates ring. It's up to you. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Everybody get the legs down first. Go. We're moving in 5, 4, 3. Engage your pelvic floor. 2, 1, and move. Up, down, up, down. Even men, you got to squeeze a muscle that you would if you couldn't pee. Pull it in. Squeeze that Pilates ring, people. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Split squat to punch, okay? Starting with that right leg first this time. Remember, you're just hinging at the hips, not flailing the torso or the butt. Right leg out goes first, left leg back. Keep that spine straight. Okay, everybody hinge and lower to mid shin to start, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Slight hinge, pull, push, bring it back, lower the arms, now hinge down. Hinge, pull, push, bring it back, lower the arms, unhinge. Hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, down, unhinge. Hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge. Hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge. Last 2, unhinge, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge, hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge, switch legs. Left leg out in front, right leg back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lower down to mid shin, starting point here. Hinge, pull, push, bring it back, release, unhinge. Hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, arms down, unhinge. Hinge up, pull, exhale, push, inhale back, release the arms, unhinge. Exhale, unhinge or hinge up, pull, exhale, push, Inhale back, release the arms, unhinge, hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge, hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, down. Last two, hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge. Last one, hinge up, pull, push, bring it back, release the arms, unhinge. Set your weights up. If you're weights people, one on your left, one on your right. If you're Pilates ring people, you squeeze the ring the whole time. This is side shuffling, okay, to squat to press, okay? Now, make sure when you, especially weight people, if you're lowering, look at my back. When you lower to pick up, it's still straight and then push. It's not this, okay? Please do not injure your back. What's more important is to keep it straight. Let's move in 3, 2, 1. Get down low. Shuffle. Exhale, throw it up in the air. Every time you shoot up from your squat, I want you to engage your pelvic floor and squeeze your butt. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, get one more in, and 1. All right, let's grab some water. Okay, and then we're gonna end with the core finisher, 100. All right, I gotta keep you guys on time because you're my early people. We gotta move through this and we'll take a couple minutes to stretch. Now, if you would like a challenge, 5 walks. Actually, let's make it more challenging. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2 to the front, 1, 2 to the lateral, 2 backwards, 2 to the side, making a square. I'll tell you when we're halfway so you can make a square the other way. If you're already challenged enough, just keep 2 to the front, 2 to the back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 centimeter. Get your butts down. Okay, halfway, go the other direction. Okay, roll to your side. Dead bugs. Here we go. Remember, we're gonna walk through the correct cues before I let you go on your own. Here we go. Arms and legs up in center position. Everybody scoop their pelvis so you're sucking the belly button back to your spine. Squeeze your butt. Hold that tension as you release arm and leg. Do not release until you're back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Hold that tension. Inhale, back here. Okay, keep it up. Do not forget about your butt cheeks. Okay, those gotta squeeze. And bear crawl, roll to your side. Okay, pick your poison, squares or to the front, to the back. Let's go. Switch square directions. on your backs, roll to the side, and on your back, engage in 3, 2, 1. Center, exhale, squeeze, and release. Only release at center. Squeeze the tension, relax to center. Straighten your arms. Okay, and good. Pull the knees in. Go ahead and just make room for your belly. Don't feel like you need to squeeze them in because they'll open up your inner thighs at the same time. Head stays on the ground. I want you to close your eyes and get back to that 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. Take the left knee, hold at 90 degrees, right ankle goes over, pull that ankle in. All right, so I'm gonna give you I'll tell you to switch, but I'm gonna give you guys some quick updates before I let you guys go on to your busy day. Hell Weekend is coming up, okay? If you cannot make Hell Weekend, go ahead and switch. There will be recorded videos, okay? It's playing on Halloween weekend, okay? So it'll be the last weekend in October, it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? And as you know, I am not all about high intensity 3 days in a row. So it'll be a really hard mobility session. Open up your spine, knees to the left, right hand out. Really hard mobility, really hard cardio, really hard core. That way we're not being stupid, okay? So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll send it out. In November, I plan to do the 12 days leading up to Thanksgiving. It'll be a recipe challenge. I just came up with 12 different recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So really that's more than 12, but go ahead and switch sides. My challenge to you is to detox prior to Thanksgiving so that when you're at Thanksgiving, you don't overindulge and you just enjoy your meal, okay? So you don't feel like you need to be crazy after Thanksgiving. I want our holidays to not be punishment. I want it to be like fulfilling and what it's meant to be, which is just time with family. Okay, roll to your side, child's pose. So I'll send all that stuff out by end of day today. And I also have something for December, but you guys probably aren't listening to me anyway, so I won't continue to bog you down with words. Okay, last stretch, calf raise, hands underneath, exhale, shoot it back. And when you're ready, gently relax down to your knees. All right, I love you guys. If you feel like anything else you need during the holidays, please let me know so that I can add that to the list. If you don't speak up, I won't give it to you, so speak up. Love you guys.